Hello there, this is George, EI7KO Oscar, and welcome along to another video. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell button so you'll know when we upload again. And I've been thinking for the last while about putting a 2-meter radio in the car, and I haven't had a 2-meter radio in the car for a good few years now, but I had an old Kenwood set at home in the shed, but it didn't have any CTCSS on it for repeater access, which one of the most popular repeaters here requires it. So I said, right, I better find a radio that will do the job. So I went looking about, and a friend Ronan, EI4KN, he had a radio there, an FT2800M. Little Yaesu. It's 2-meter only FM, maximum output power is 65 watts if you're brave enough to run it up there. But I have one already. It's been in the shack about, I must have it 12 years or more. I bought it brand new. I've never had a day's bother with it since the day I got it, and I said, okay, that'll do. So some folding beer tokens changed hands, and I have got now and all. So I'll just give you a quick look at that now in a minute. I have it in the car already, so I kind of jumped ahead of myself before I decided to make the video. So there you are. But a typical overcast rainy day here in Athlone, in the middle of Ireland, and just sitting outside the school here waiting for my junior operator to come out. So there you go. Anyway, I'll give you a look at this radio and see what you reckon. Okay, so I have it mounted down there in the passenger footwell up on its side. She's scanning away there at the minute. I just cloned it off my own one. I made the lead. That's a bad KPR, that one. EI2KPR. So I made the little lead, and you just plug it from the microphone jack from one into the other, and you go into the menu and you set one as the master and one as the slave. Hit clone, and 10 or 15 seconds later it just copied everything that was in the first one into the second one. So nice and handy. I'm just running it at the moment there on let's see, low 2, which is 10 watts I think. Maybe 15, I'm not 100% sure, but it works fairly well. So I'll show you. Well, need to get the antenna sorted now and get her up and running. So there you have it. Right, I'll show you the antenna, a little homebrew job, so bear with me. Right, so I've trimmed about 10mm off the whip. I like to have it tuned around 145 500. 1.2, that's good enough. Go the other way. Yeah, so that's a usable antenna. So we have it just a little quarter wave. Does the job. That's the antenna trimmed, and I just put a little black tip on the end. So put it back on the car. Job done. So that's the aerial tuned, and this is one of the most popular repeaters here. EI2DBR, Devil's Bit repeater. I'm not exactly sure distance wise how far away I am from that, but I'd imagine it's somewhere around 45 miles, maybe 50. I'd have to check into it. But a key to repeater there at 10 watts. It's almost full scale, so nothing wrong with that. That's the Limerick repeater. That's 80 miles maybe. They're inactive. There's a lot of these now that are inactive because they're just, I have a lot of the marine stuff in it as well. That's good. I can key the Dublin one from here with 10 watts. So that's 70 miles. So I'm quite pleased with that, I have to say. My mic mounted on the dash there, so happy days. There's 2 big dirty screws, but hey ho, it's an 18-year-old car. Who cares? Not like it's a 181 brand new BMW or something, but there you go. So back operational on 2 meter mobile. Not overly active here, but hey, I suppose the more of us that's kind of QRV on it, the better. So there you are. If you're in EI, maybe I'll hear you sometime on some one of the repeaters. And the way the repeaters are done here, to people that are not familiar with the way it's done in EI, there are quite a few of the very popular repeaters, and they're all linked together. So when you go out on one, you go out on them all, both 2 meter and 70 sems, and they can be accessed through what you call it, IRLP and all that kind of stuff, and DMR and all that kind of carry on. So never know, might hear you sometime, and if not, take it easy. This is George, EI7KO Oscar. Thank you very much for watching, and 7-3. Bye bye.